post, fire off up. Let's go to r/Atriarch. I'll say it. Last week's posts were flops. Fucking 10-minute music video. Fucking lame. What the fuck was that? Oh,
and on that note, welcome back to the LSF Podcast.
Bruh, is this for real this time?
Yes, it is. I started recording while you were singing the Atriarch song.
Nice.
Fuck stands. Who needs them? We're moving on. Bigger and better. The plateau is always higher.
LAF, everybody.
We've been recording for an hour and a half for anyone that doesn't know.
Oh, so true.
Could you imagine? Then that's the end of the podcast. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Nice. Yeah. Did you actually start recording? Yeah, we're actually...
Yes!
Nah,
I recorded while he was singing the fucking Atriarch song. Like I said I did.
We started again, because we've like fucked this intro.
Nope, this is it. I'm NoticeTheZ, joined today by Lion Eagle 22_25, and of course joined always by our host with the most, Curly801. What up, gamers?
And now Curly introduces me. That's how this works, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I wish someone would share their screen on Discord already.
That'd be crazy. Imagine if
so
the screen was shared, so we knew that we were like, wait, what was going on?
And you guys can see how green I am in the flesh.
The green flesh. Don't you point those dirty green sausages at me?
So if anyone doesn't know why Z's green, it's if you go to his Twitter and look at his profile picture on Twitter now, or it's whatever the hell they call it on Twitter, you can see
there's like a Shrek pinata in the background.
Yeah, you've been having sex with a Shrek pinata. Pinata.
But yeah, no, the bar I play D&D at just has a fucking... Like, there's a note on the door that says, "Caution, there is a giant Shrek in this bathroom. Do not open the door unless you're prepared for this." I was like, "Ayo."
I don't need that. That warning actually would make me less prepared. I open every door ready for Shrek.
That's fair. Yeah.
He do be love and life. I don't know if you guys know this, but...
Well, I don't prepare for Shrek in that way, I'll be honest. But...
I do.
Is there any other way to prepare for Shrek?
What is it? How does that whole video go? He does prepare himself for Shrek in that video. And a bunch of other things. Bending over, waiting for Shrek to come inside him.
Well, have you sent a fucking stormtrooper with her tits out in the chat?
It's a naked ass stormtrooper. It's been on Twitter. I don't know. I just thought you should enjoy it.
Good use of podcast time. I'll say it.
also, we are also joined by the cumrag themselves.
Oh yeah, true.
The
Welsh. All of Wales.
The whole of Wales. Speaking of Wales,
noisy whales too.
Speaking of Wales, I was had this conversation about the 100ml cap for what you can bring onto a plane.
Yes.
I really want to talk about this.
Sure.
Why is it 100ml? Does anyone know?
Because I assume it's if you were to like sneak in 100ml of nitroglycerin or whatever, that it would be small enough that it wouldn't cause severe amounts of damage if you were to detonate it.
But like, what's the limit? Like 101 clearly isn't the limit. Like 101ml isn't like.
Yeah, but who the fuck is gonna measure out 101 milliliters?
Real gamers? Real people that want to get this shit done.
Min-maxing my fucking milliliters.
Yeah, exactly.
Min-max that hydroglycerin.
So I was saying about how I don't know if you are aware of this concept of like what's well actually I'm gonna say, have you ever seen them show Blue Mountain State?
No.
Isn't
it a football show?
It is.
Yes. I'm aware of it, haven't seen it.
So there's a top thing in it where they talk about how they can get away with drug tests by doing an oil change, where they put other people's urine into their bladders by using like a pipe and then shooting it in, so that they can take as much drugs and drink as much alcohol as they want, but also play the sport.
Yeah.
No, I hate this.
So, question: if we wanted, could we not bring all the liquids we want stored inside ourselves?
I would say no. I guess
you mean start inside ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't just. How do you mean?
In your bladder.
So yeah, if it's like shampoo or something, you could probably get away with it. But like that's why, at least in America, we have like TSA's like on super high alerts and 7-Eleven. like they do scans and stuff for like hazardous materials like that. Like that's what the full body scans are for, is to see if you like have some weird shit going on.
Yeah, but not everyone gets full body scan though.
Yeah, they do.
True.
Every
they
single
don't.
person gets full body scanned.
No, they don't.
Yes.
Not here. Beep, 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 beep.
I said here, bitch.
Also,
Yeah, but-
also,
but we're
also
talking about here.
not leaving Florida. They didn't.
That's also true. I've been to Florida multiple times. I've never been scannerinian.
You just
If
like
they want,
it's really
if they
quick. You
want
just
to
step
do
in,
it.
put your hands up, it goes boop, and then you're out.
Yeah, and then they get to look at your dick.
And then they go, is
Yeah,
that
fucking
this in there,
both
or is
times.
that
And they're like,
shampoo?"
"Yo, you got." It's like, "Yo, you ain't hiding nothing, good boy." And then they're like, "On your way."
Both times coming and going from fucking San Diego, they had to like pat me down because there was something weird on my right leg. I was like, I don't know, gamers. One time I was in like my fucking skin tight ass fucking Chicos that I have, and then the other one I was in fucking cargo shorts, and they fucking patted me down both times. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I never told this when we were telling stories from it, but when I was coming back from Florida, I like looked at the screen where it was like, where's the suspicious area, and it was just my dick.
Yeah.
Like they were like, oh,
Back
is
in
it
the-
okay if I pat you down here? And it was literally just like a red square on my cock. It was. I was like, dude, like what do you
no
think
way
I'm
it's that tiny. We gotta check this out.
hiding? like I ain't gonna out myself too much, but let's be honest, I ain't packing a weapon down. Like,
the little
but I think-
handgun,
I think-
the purse ones.
they are not confusing that for like a baseball bat down there.
Not even a
I don't-
pistol. You want a
I
baseball
don't-
bat. Like
But even if I needed to piss, I don't think it's storing over 100 milliliters. Like,
you must be able to store. How much? One sec. I'm gonna Google how much.
how much
milliliters
pee
does
is
a
stored
bladder
in the balls?
hold? How much pee can your bladder hold? 500 milliliters, and women 700 milliliters.
Damn.
That is.
Yeah,
Women are built
people
different.
and people say that the world's sexist towards women.
It's because they got other shit in there to work. Like I genuinely think it's because of their like ovaries that genuinely have the less room for their bladder.
Well, see, our bladders can only hold 500 because the other 200 are stored in the balls.
True, that might be so
Oh,
true.
Each
Yeah.
ball gets
That doesn't
100.
make sense though, because I feel like women need to piss more.
No, they have less room.
Oh, I thought you said they have 200 more.
No, 200 less. They have 500,
Oh.
but you have 700.
Oh, we have 7.
Oh, we have
that,
seven.
oh,
Is the
that,
way-
oh, that makes
Was-
sense then.
I thought. Oh, sorry.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, women. Sorry, women.
Another L
thought-
for
As a
women.
A formal LSF apology to all women that I said that
Yes.
you have an easier life because of your ability to have more pee stored in your balls.
Wait, what?
Wait, but I have a question. So if pee stored in the balls, right?
Of course.
But where is it? But where is it stored on women? Because it can't be in the tits, because that's where milk's stored.
In the womb?
But that's where baby is.
Oh, then in the ovaries when
Yeah.
there's no baby.
The ovaries,
It goes-
also
it
known as
goes
the
to the
lady
ovaries.
balls.
The lady balls.
The lady
Yeah.
balls.
That's where their seeds are, I guess.
Don't like that.
what
sperm
is also a seed of a kind? Is it
I
a
mean,
seed?
we do call it seed, so
Is it though? Is the? It's not. Is it though? It's not the seed. It's the like.
All right, Curly. So,
Is pollen a seed?
so when a mommy and a daddy love each other very
No,
much,
no. Let's go away
you
from
know,
people.
like people who eat sunflower seeds. Are they just eating sunflower gears?
Yeah, they are. No, they're
Interesting.
eating sunflower babies.
I've
They're eating sunflower babies.
I've
Not
seen a
jizz.
video. I've seen a video of Jay Schlatt chew and spit out sunflower cum.
oh yeah,
No, it's not. No. One second.
Cum
The
flowers,
seeds
if you will.
aren't- the seeds aren't the cum. The seeds aren't the cum. It's the pollen, not the cum.
The pollen is the pulp.
Mmm.
Is the pollen not the cum? And the
What are bees?
bees are the cum or the cum deliverers. They deliver the cum. That's what it is, right? I'm not tripping, right? The seeds get pollinated. That's the same concept as how it is with humans.
Fully now.
Yeah, the seeds get pollinated and then they grow. Kind of like how when the cum goes to the seed, it grows. So like, cum isn't the seed. Cum's the pollen.
But what?
We can no longer call cum the seed. It's not the seed.
So if you eat seeds, does that mean you're like pro-abortion?
You're cannibal.
No, you're not cannibal because we're not. I'm not a sunflower.
That's not what I was talking about. That anyway. That back to the top. How much do you think? Do you like? How much do you think you could store in your bladder? Like, do you think you could get away with it? Do you think the scanning is that good that they could scan and go, big man's got half a tin of Coke up there? Like, do you know what I mean?
A tin of Coke. Wait, a tin.
330 milliliters. 330.
Also, just throwing it out there, we don't call them tins of Coke.
I do.
Like,
So
just
speak for
because we
yourself.
call tins of beans, just because
No,
that is.
I say a tin can. It really depends what mood I'm in.
Well, you would say a tin can, to be fair.
Oh, shut the fuck up, bitch. Do you think they would?
Why are you telling me to shut the fuck up?
It's. I would say a can of Coke or a tin of Coke. It really just depends what mood I'm in. I'm just stating the facts.
I don't understand why that's a shut the fuck up moment when I said, to be fair, it is a tin
true.
can.
No.
Why?
Then it doesn't matter which one. It doesn't matter which one said then. Because
But that's what I'm saying. I'm literally saying that's fair because it's a tin can. And then you told me to shut the fuck up.
No, I thought you were just being pissy. You were like, oh, we don't call them pins, but oh, it is a tin can. I'm like, well, fuck you then.
I was like, to be fair, we call it a
You were
tin can.
agreeing with me.
Either of them's like fine. I
didn't realize you were agreeing with me. I thought you were being really condescending and being like, you only call it a can, even though they are tin cans. Fuck you.
It's like, oh yeah, no, I can actually see your point. Fuck you.
I didn't realize you were. I thought you were just being like, I observe your point, but you're wrong.
Oh, that's funny. But no, I was just meaning more like for like Coke, I would never call it a tin, but like obviously like we call it like a tin of beans.
But no one's
But it
answered the question. Do you think the machines would see the 330 milliliter of Coke in your bladder?
If you actually mean like a can in there, yes.
No, not the can. I mean like
The
liquid.
contents of it can.
Yeah.
I don't know if it could discern different liquids.
What do you think, Z? Do you think they could tell the difference between piss and Coke?
Like I said, piss and Coke probably not, but if you got into like flammable, like explodable things, probably.
I don't trust. I mean, obviously, you're not really in the right state of mind if you're going in there with nitroglycerin anywhere.
Correct.
But like, I don't know if I trust the idea of taking nitroglycerin in my balls. Or
nitroglycerin is stored in the balls.
Yeah,
that's where it comes from. So it's kind of natural. Anyway.
Nitroglycerin is not naturally stored in the balls. Just
it's the pollen.
Dr. Lion Eagle's biology segment is over.
Just a thought. That's all I wanted to know. I just wanted to see what people thought about it, but that's fine.
It's a very weird thought, I'll be honest.
It is, but I was just thinking about it. On the topic of piss, just so we can stop talking about piss, I had another story about piss that happened to me today.
I hate you so much.
Excuse me, how is this allowing us to stop talking about piss?
Hey dog, you like piss? I brought up piss so we can talk about piss while we piss and we piss.
No, I wanna finish the piss talk with this topic so we don't have to come back to the piss talk.
Oh, right. Okay, right.
Yeah,
you want to still continue talking about piss, but so we can stop talking about piss before coming back to this later. Got you.
Yeah.
Right. So speaking of piss,
I pissed outside last night in my back garden because
all right, Ms. Kiff.
Yeah.
Oh. This episode was recorded
post. Yes.
Post piss. Basically, I got my brother was in the toilet, and I drank 2 liters of water. And as we recently learned, your bladder can only store up to 700 milliliters of water or other liquids.
Millimeters,
so
if you will.
I was literally at the I'm gonna piss myself stage, and I was just he was I'm going for a shit, and I'm like, yeah, okay. So I literally just opened the back door, went outside, pissed in the drain, came back in. I've never felt so wrong. I felt like something was wrong with my life. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm standing in my back garden pissing into the drain because I couldn't get to my bathroom. Because I was literally about to piss myself. I'm a 26-year-old man, and I have pretty good piss control. I can stop and start easy clap, no baller. Does anyone else have any stories of a time that they had any close calls? Doesn't have to be piss related, But does anyone else have any other close call stories? I'm not joking. I literally nearly pissed myself as a grown ass man in my own house.
Not particularly. Last time I could think of that I like pissed outside was allegedly during during when prom was going on, I held not prom, where rather than go to the dance, we all like got our suits and our dresses and all that shit, and we just went bowling instead. Because I thought that'd be funny. And I may or may not have pissed in the parking lot outside of the bowling alley. But like that's the last time I can think of that I had to piss.
Fair. So you were like, this was like I'm not gonna go inside and piss. I need to piss. I'll piss outside now.
Oh yeah, we had already left for the night, and so I was like, well, I can't go back in because that'd be cringe.
It was on the way home. I thought it was more of a like, you got there and you were like, fuck it, I'm gonna piss in the car.
I'm gonna piss in the car.
Not prom, no toilets. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's my closest I've been.
Fair.
Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I like pissed outside, let alone like had a close call. I mean, I know you said not just to do with piss, but I can't think of any like similar situations.
I think I'm just getting old. You know, fuck, life's hard.
Old.
Old shit. Fuck.
Officially old. When you piss outside your house and feel empty, that's when you know you're old.
If you piss outside and still feel something, then you've got it going on.
You still got time. Yeah.
I felt something, but it was mainly shame. So I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. That's all right.
Yeah. There's still time. We're still got time. That's the official. We won't say. Let me just double check all the topics.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm just now piecing together that we have already talked about stole all the jet fuels in your balls.
Yeah. All the piss talk is done.
I feel like we should go 2-then-1 just based on this one.
So speaking of
done.
Speaking of piss talk, I met the girl from Eagle Owl stream where I went on and talked about piss kinks.
No, what, Mo?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then when I was like on her stream, I was like, "Hello, chat. I was the piss kink guy," and she was like, "I feel like you were more than just a piss kink guy." I was like, "To be fair, would not like to be branded as the piss kink guy, but here we are."
Sometimes you don't get to decide your own nickname.
True.
Why were you like? Was this a TwitchCon or?
It was a TwitchCon. She was streaming outside the event after after day 3. She was just like streaming, like walking up and down, and I ran into her. I was like, "Hey, what up?"
That's it.
And all the real LSF fans will have stayed up till 6 in the morning or whatever it was to watch Z be on that stream for 5 minutes. It was great.
Yeah, Simon Scholar was in chat.
It was brutal.
Hey, it was brutal for you and it was brutal for me too.
It's funny because I just started my teaching job. Like I'd like taught for 2 days, and then it's like, all right, the stream starts at fucking 11. Let's hang out in a Discord call for fucking 3 hours so I can be on stream for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just so I can wake up in 4 hours and go teach.
That was a work in progress, to say the least.
Yeah.
That was an interesting stream.
Don't get me wrong, I had fun, but it was miserable.
I had fun messaging you during the stream.
Yeah.
It was a weird stream, to say the least. Some of it was funny, but there was a lot of nothing before the fun.
Which stream is this?
It was an Eagle Owl stream. It was he was trying to recreate God, what are they called? Minutemen?
Sidemen.
Sidemen.
Not the Minutemen from Fallout 4.
So true, yeah.
Or mini Mentor from the Sidemen. None of those two people.
True.
But yeah, that's cool. I seen you talking to her on Twitter the other day about stealing the will to live from Melbourne.
About piss.
Yeah. It took all of my willpower to not bring it back to piss. I was like, we have to escape the piss guy.
It should really take you less effort to not talk about piss.
But it'd be so funny. It's like, what if just every interaction we had was just piss?
I think you would have a lot less interactions than you would want.
But yeah, no, she was like, I'm going to Disney. You guys want anything? I was like, can I get one of them Wills to Live I've been hearing so much about?
Oh, okay, yeah, I did see that tweet.
Yeah.
You should have put any piss kink.
Like, can you just send me back a bottle of piss, please? Yeah. Because everyone knows you have the piss bottle while you're waiting in line. Just send me that. I'm good.
When does it stop being a joke? Is it when she actually sends you a bottle of piss?
Yeah. The joke has gone too far then, officially.
The joke has gone too far when you're casually drinking the piss on stream pretending it's apple juice.
You're be buying apple juice for Friday's stream?
Yeah, buying apple juice. Yeah, we all know.
Speaking of eating horrible things, I'm tired of doing high effort content because I could fucking like flip on like Fall Guys or fucking Fortnite or something and get like 8 to 10 viewers. But when I fucking pay
8 to 10 viewers.
80-10?
But when I send Curly fucking $30 and he spends 50 to ship me some fucking food, and then we fucking like plan this cool like, oh, we're eating British snack stream to fucking 2 viewers, I'm like, god damn it. Fucking kill me. Why try on Twitch? But yeah, Curly sent me some British food, and there was a bit of drama that went into it. It for some reason ended up at a military base in Chicago, at which point they confiscated the Iron Brew and the Heinz beans.
And then they tell you the real fucking drama. The real fucking drama is the fact that you ate top down a chocolate orange.
Oh, yeah,
like an absolute monster.
Just bit it like a fucking apple.
Yeah. Eat the fucking break the segments and eat them.
Yeah, considering you were like Truman loves
you
chocolate, orange chocolate.
How did you? I need to.
I did give him like 5 or 6 slices that ended up not having a bite taken out of it.
Okay.
How did you like separate the segments initially?
I just pulled it out.
It's pulled out. So
Wait,
some of the fun, some because it's probably been hit around a bit in transit.
Right.
So a lot of the fun of the Terry's chocolate orange is that you literally have to smash it against the fucking wall to get it to break apart.
Literally, like it's so solid that you can't just tear it apart. So you have to just smack it against like a desk or something before you.
That was like, I don't know about you, Lanigo, but I would exclusively get them at Christmas. That was like mainly when I would get them. You would get it in your like stocking or whatever. You would take it out and you would just go and just whack it against the fucking wall. And everyone's like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's great. You eat that shit, and everyone's just like, yeah, well, you got to do it.
Yeah,
so it's just accepted that you will just whack this thing.
Yeah, and then I just fucking pull it out. I'm just like, ooh, slice.
Yeah, it's probably from transit and probably was already opened by the military and shaken up a bit.
This is so true. Yeah, because fucking someone was like, oh, maybe it was just the liquids, but the fucking brown sauce made it through, so like it wasn't even that.
Oh yeah, that is kind of strange.
And did you have the Curly Whirly, or was the Curly Whirly not there?
I guess yeah, Curly Whirly also wasn't there.
Yeah, the Curly Whirly wasn't there. I'm fucking mad.
Yeah, they put in a letter. They're like, dear postal. Oh, you can't read this at all. Let me hold on. Pause.
You're not gonna be able to. It's literally a massive block of text, by the way.
Reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no one's gonna be able to read that, even if they could see it.
So true.
Even if it wasn't mirrored.
So, dear postal patron, we regret to inform you that your package was received without contents at the Chicago International Military Service Center. If you have obtained postal insurance on the items missing, you can file a claim. Sorry. Please be sure to include this letter as part of the claim. In additional, if you've not obtained postal insurance, you can try and contact the company. So, Curly, you will be hearing from my lawyers.
Wait. So they're saying that it arrived missing content.
I think this is their way of saying, hey, we took some shit out, because like they literally opened it and then resealed it, because like there was like some like padding that he had put in, like bubble wrap and stuff, so, like all the stuff isn't like shaking around. Also, that was also gone.
Some Smarties came loose, didn't they, as well?
Yeah, some Smarties were loose as well.
So also cringe. You guys had cringe take on the Smarties as well.
Smarties are bad.
Just abysmal take.
M&Ms aren't that good, and they're worse M&Ms. I'm like, how? Nah. How did we get here?
What?
Exactly. Exactly, Kelly. Oh. And he literally said this in his stream as well. He was like, Lightning and Kelly said that the Smarties are like hype M&Ms, and they're not. And I was like, no, they are. And it was like I couldn't even say anything because it wasn't even live when I was watching it.
But yeah, I don't know. It's fucking. I don't know. But in addition to what did get sent is the conclusion, the finale of our multi-podcast segment. I have the mystery dairy milk now, straight from England, baby.
And we can reveal to the stream that yeah, we can reveal the flavors.
We can.
Yes, it's officially been announced what the flavors are,
Yeah.
and you know what? I was surprised.
You were surprised.
I was surprised.
I said I don't say it. I don't want any sort of hint because I am good at deducing shit. Because fucking Monday yesterday, or not? Oh my god, today's Thursday. On Monday we did Grub Buds, right? And they wanted to keep the item hidden from me and Joe, so they blocked us from the company Twitter account. But I'm signed into the company Twitter account on my phone, and so when Truman liked and retweeted the thing, I got the first 3 words of the tweet and found out what the fucking thing was. Because it wasn't even the item; it was just we finally found. That was it. I was like, "It's the fucking Mountain Dew seltzers, isn't it?" He was like, "God damn it!" So I want absolutely no hints at all.
Well, I'll be honest. I mean, it kind of is a hint, but I don't think you'll be able to get this just based on like not being British.
That is something I was afraid of. I was like, this is gonna be like a hyper British flavor.
Well, no, one of them maybe, the other one maybe not.
Yeah, I think number 1 you'll struggle with.
Is one the one that we said smells good? Because
2.
opening up this does smell good.
I really like number 2. That was the one I think smelled nice.
And like I said, something that was interesting. I came home. It was just sitting on my porch in the sun. Like the chocolate held up remarkably well. Like not melted in the slightest. The Fredo like still had like all the like frog shape to it. It was like chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, goddamn, I was so tired of eating fucking British chocolate after that episode.
I loved you guys eating Turkish delight though.
She was ass.
And
that
your
is
friend
the
was
worst
just
thing we
like,
ate.
"Oh, that's nice," and then it was like when you were just picking up the bar and you were like, "Is this just chocolate?" And I was like, "No."
Instead it's so thick, if it was just chocolate, it would be disgraceful.
Yeah. And then you weren't expecting the double decker either, but double deckers go hard.
I expected double decker to be like Kit Kat, but it was kind of like a mix of 100 grand and 3 Musketeer, but which I wasn't expecting.
It's like nougat and then like, I don't know, like kind of like shortbread cookie pieces, I guess, like, or maybe like Rice Krispie sort of things. I don't know.
I can't describe them.
So bar 1 was the one you guys didn't like.
No, they're both. I thought they were both okay. I don't think that one was like. I don't think that either of them were better than just having a dairy milk. Though was the issue.
Yeah, I'm not rushing back to get another bar. You know what I mean? The only reason I did get another.
I did get another second bar.
I think like bar 1 is better than a regular dairy milk.
You're high. You're American pilled.
Well, it's also I don't like chocolate that much, and so the fact that this has like a nice fruity taste that's not overly chocolate, I'm like, hey, this is kind of nice.
Then I think you will like the second one. But what are you getting like flavor wise from that? And to be clear, this is the one that I don't know if it is really a flavor in the US.
Right. Oh, that makes me. Is it blackcurrant then?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because like I am getting like you guys have talked about. I am getting like raspberry vibes. Like raspberry blackberry type.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised when I thingied it.
You know what? I mean, Z's already eaten it and is sort of giving his vibes. Jodie actually guessed this.
Oh, did she?
Did she?
Yeah, Jodie said this when she ate it.
Oh,
I'm fairly sure. Yeah.
I'm going on the Twitter page just to make sure that I'm.
Yeah, how's our guy doing?
Not wrong.
Yes, Robbie replied all.
1 sec, I'll check and see if he's replied.
We need to tweet at him from the LSF account.
We absolutely do not. This guy's absolutely. I'm sure he's absolutely fine being completely oblivious to the fact that that like 3 guys are talking about him.
But it's also like kind of marshmallowy. I don't know. I like this. I like this a lot.
Okay, it is also one of the most like standard. Like now that I've read the flavor, I'm like, you know what, that it makes sense. Like that is very like
with all the clues and stuff, like
with the clues, yeah.
Yeah, it was like traditional British or something like that.
But when I tasted it, I would not have put that together.
Give
No, I don't.
me the hints Cadbury tweeted out, and I'll fucking pull my expert British out of my ass.
Yeah, just do the hints for number 1, because number 2 is the one that is guessable as a flavor, I think.
I didn't guess it, but yeah. Clue alert. This is a classic combo of something and something.
Berries and
That was a
cream.
new
Berries
clue.
and cream.
Oh, wow, that's actually such a big clue.
Yeah, that's a new clue. I realized we didn't have that clue.
Right.
Like a newer one that we didn't do at the time.
No, it's not berries and cream.
The one we
Just
got,
to be clear.
the one that we got
Oh, it
was
was fish and chips. Got it. That
the,
makes sense. Now I'm tasting
That's
it.
the one that we had
Could
originally
you
was the
imagine?
flavor of Mystery Bar 1. Tastes like something you've spent your pocket money on.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and now
Is
that I
it
realize
Turkish
it's
delight
not
flavor?
pocket-
Could
No.
you imagine? The absolute scene.
So it's weird because there's 2 different kinds of this thing. Do you want to talk about Lanigo?
Not really.
There's the
Like,
one that there's the thing that the clue is alluding to, and then there's like the actual
Yeah.
things.
Oh well, I guess yeah. There's the actual things. Yeah.
The one that it's occluding to.
Because I didn't put the fact that it's supposed to be the thing that the clue relates to. I thought it was the actual 2 things individually, and was like, no fucking way.
Oh
does it
no
taste
no
like
no
that.
no! It's based on the thing that is that, not the 2 things. Like
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. At first, I was
Yeah,
like, fuck no way. But you're
I
not.
mean,
Gonna
we
get
can
it.
we can probably say that, can't we? Because I don't think he's gonna guess this.
Yeah, I'm
for
not gonna
that
guess
one.
number 1, so I'm done.
So it's rhubarb and custard.
Rhubarb and custard. Nice.
But it's relating
But,
to the sweet rhubarb and custard.
Yeah, there's
not
like a
rhubarb
small
and
like
custard.
Yeah, because
like
I've
one
made
that
like
you get,
strawberry
like, a
rhubarb
sweet
pie
treat.
before, and that was good.
But not that.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I don't really know what rhubarb and custard as a flavor would taste like.
Not that.
But I don't think the sweets taste like rhubarb and custard.
It doesn't even taste like. So the sweets don't taste like rhubarb and custard. That doesn't taste like the sweet rhubarb and custard, and it also does not taste like the actual
Oh,
rhubarb and actual custard.
I would have to try the mystery chocolate again.
I'm
And,
like-
like after knowing that it is like rhubarb and custard, to try and figure it out.
Yeah. I'll if you want to get bar 2 out, I'll prepare the clues for that as well.
Yeah, give a taste of bar 2 and then give it. Is you sniffing bar 2 right now? That's the one I thought smelled like stronger.
I was surprised.
This is definitely raspberry.
Okay.
As far as if it's raspberry and anything else, I don't know.
So the clue is.
Let's give you the
first clue
clues. Let's see.
Was if Mystery Bar 2 was the weather, it'd be more like snowflake than sun. And then what was the other clue?
I do remember this dumbass clue that we read on the podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we guessed that it would be like raspberry ripple or something, didn't we?
Yeah, and then the next clue is.
Oh, is it like raspberry sorbet or
tastes-
something like that?
Tastes like a treat best enjoyed at the cinema or by the seaside.
It's like a raspberry
And
lolly or something like that.
And then the cinema was what threw us out, I think.
Mhm. But now that I know what it is.
Oh,
yeah.
is it just like snow cone?
I think that might be the closest equivalent, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's
I
the
don't.
closest equivalent.
Yeah, I don't know if Americans do the last word of it.
I think
I mean, they
but
definitely do, but I don't know if they do it like in the same context. Sort of thing.
yeah, so
God, no, hold on. We had a whole fucking episode about this.
of what?
We
Oh yeah,
talking
kind
about-
of. Yeah.
talking about
It
what you guys call it.
yeah, we talked about like a branded one,
Yeah.
but
Damn, now that I
isn't
have it
the
in my head,
branded
yeah,
one.
it's so snow cone. That's actually sick. The fact that they got snow cone flavor into chocolate. This is so 1-to-1. I like. I'm more hype on these than you guys are. These are both sick. I like both of these.
Do you want us to tell you what it is?
Yeah, so you're very close. It's also what color raspberry would you say?
Blue raspberry.
Of course.
Okay, yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so it's a blue raspberry slushy.
Yeah.
Is the flavor.
Yeah.
which is essentially like a snow cone, except we eat our snow cones with a straw.
I mean, we have slushies as well, but
yeah,
it in my head this tastes exactly like a fucking snow cone.
but yeah, that's that. I thought number 2 was way better than number 1, but I did like them both.
Yeah, I agree.
Number 2's a bit on the sweeter side. I feel like I could eat more of number 1 and have a better time with it. But I think
fair.
I think the highs on bar 2 are higher though.
Yeah, that seems fair for both.
These are both better than like over half the shit you sent me.
Yeah, so you're not too big of a fan of like the sort of the chocolatey and caramelly and toffee flavors then.
So right, like I like Heath bars a lot, which is just chocolate and toffee, and then I like chocolate and caramel. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I don't like a lot of it, and like my main chocolate is like I like Kit Kat a lot because it's not a lot of chocolate. You get like more of the wafer and stuff in there.
We should have sent you a British Kit Kat actually.
I don't think there's that much for everything.
I really thought that's what Double Decker was, and that's why I got so excited. And I was like, oh, this is not that.
I'm pretty sure they're basically exactly the same. I think the only
I
thing
mean,
that's really different is Kit Kat
from
Chunky, maybe.
yeah, and then from Stan's stream that he did with Cants, we know that that they don't have Kit Kat Chunkies there, do they? So,
Which makes me sad.
I feel like we
Because
used
Kit Kat Chunkies are amazing.
to. Yeah, that sounds like something like we would have done in the past and then gotten rid of.
Sorry, 1 second. Getting like
Chunky white, me too, dude.
Chunky white. Oh, see, Chunky white in the freezer for like an hour. Oh.
do you know what I really liked? I really like white Twixes.
I actually have a story about white Twixes.
I
and why I
hate
don't
white
like them.
chocolate. I guess so. Now I want to try British white chocolate because American white chocolate is fucking dog ass.
Your chocolate's dog ass will stop. So
Yeah, I was gonna say in general, I think a Dairy Milk is better than a Hershey bar, but I don't like either that much. But a Dairy Milk is better, so that's why I'm like I would trust your guys' white chocolate more than ours.
Yeah. So with white Twixes, right? I had this guy that worked with me at my previous job. It's a nice way to put this. So I definitely
white
can't say
Twix
his,
would be
I
nice.
definitely can't say his name. Put a complaint in against me, which is funny. He
Gooey caramel chunky
was-
Kit Kat sounds so good. What the fuck?
what's caramel?
Caramel.
Speak English, motherfucker.
Caramel.
Gonna beat your dick off.
It's caramel.
He would come into work every day with a massive bag filled with like sweets. His main one would be white Twixes, right? We were like,
Right.
how the fuck? He poor as fuck. He did not have any money. We're like, how you getting all this stuff? And he goes, do you know if you go into Asda and you fill up your bag with stuff and then put it in the changing rooms have like the beepers on it, so it'll find out whether it'll get picked up or not. So I'll just test it there, then walk out with the stuff. And I'm like, these are stolen. He's like, yeah. So he would come in every day with like mountains of stolen sweets. So white Twixes I used to eat them all the time because he would give them to me, and then we found out they were all
Forbidden fruit.
stolen. Then it was kind of like,
You feel too guilty to eat white Twixes.
I feel like
I
I feel like I somehow own the company.
You need to like put some white Twixes through a till, pay for them, and then just leave them there.
Put them
And
back.
then you'll be like even, so then you'll be able to eat them again.
Reparations
but
for your
specifically
white
from an
guilt.
Asda.
Yeah, you need to pay your reparations.
But he also told us a story once about how he walked into Asda, lifted a microwave, and just walked out.
King.
That's so based. Stuff gets stolen
Microwave
from
in
our
hand.
shop all the time like that. It's so funny because like
But
all of our electricals aren't like security tagged or anything, so they just get absolutely stolen. Like just on mass.
He was saying if you're confident enough about it, you can just steal anything. Because he got to the point where he was like chummy with the guys that like worked there, so they would look at him and be like, "Oh, you're back in again." He's like, "Yep," like, and they would just assume that he's buying everything, but he would steal so much, and like the fact that you need to have the balls of steel to walk in, lift a microwave, and walk out Well, like holy shit.
Yeah, literally, like the crazy thing, like you could get out of like the shop that I work in has like a till at the front by the the front door, and then also like a till at the back of the shop where like either of them you can just buy anything at. So you could just like pick up like an electrical product, walk like as if you're walking from the back till, and just say pay for this out the back, and just walk out.
Yeah. Have you ever, obviously, in theory, in a video game, have you ever stolen anything, even by mistake?
You're joking, right?
Because I've stolen something by mistake. I stole a 5p ice pop by mistake. I went to buy
you've
one.
told
Now
this
we
story
have
before, yeah.
have a yeah. It's
I don't think I have.
I've told mine before. I used to steal pretty prolifically. I spent a night in jail in 2015 because I got arrested stealing Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, fucking that's my sick been arrested story. And then, but yeah, I've stolen well over like $3,000 worth of Yu-Gi-Oh cards from like Walmart and stuff like that. And then when I was working at the grocery store,
in a video game in theory.
In video game in theory, I would get like a double paper bag, take it back to the dairy cooler, and then as I'm walking around like stocking, doing what I need to do for the day, I would just like grab like 1 or 2 items, take to the back, put it in my double bag, and then at the end of the night walk out with my double bag of groceries.
Best.
Yeah.
Fair. I guess I technically stole a lot from McDonald's then. By that, I drank a lot of Oasis.
I drank a lot of Oasis.
Like a lot.
Oh,
like
when you worked at McDonald's, was that not allowed?
Well, yeah, I guess
No.
that's like the drinking. I would say is probably fine, but if you're just like making burgers and stuff to take home, I would consider that stealing probably.
No, you're not. You aren't allowed to.
You're not allowed to drink.
Well, you can bring your own drinks, yeah, and you can pay for a drink.
That's
but,
crazy. Making you guys pay for
Well,
drinks.
Well, bear in mind, Z. I don't live in a hot place. I live in a cold place. Like it's not like they legally have to require. Like you can go drink water if you want out the back. That's fine. You can drink water for free. But in terms of Oasis and Coke and all that stuff, like that technically costs them.
The one that my sister works at, they get drinks. They're allowed.
Yeah. We weren't.
But
I work
the
night
way
shift,
they do it is
so-
you get like a small cup that's like smaller than the small.
Yeah.
So it's
not
basically
worth
like
it.
enough for you to just like have a little drink then, and then you
It's
can
about-
just like
yeah.
have that. Yeah.
It's literally about full. But I used to just walk around with like because I work night shift, I would just fill up and like just eat things like all the time. Like there was like a drawer with like chicken nuggets in it. You just go fill it with milk, put it back in.
One for you, one for me.
But every time I sold a box of 20 nuggets, I was fucked.
Yeah. One for you, one for me. 20 nuggets. It was someone was like, "Can I have 5 nug boxes, please?"
Guys,
Oh,
it's gonna take me 20 minutes.
I don't think I can do it. Sorry.
I gotta eat 100 nuggets. It's gonna be 20 minutes, guys, at least.
So we're out of nuggets.
Yeah, no, my thing has always been that like stealing from big corporations, hog. Like you would never catch me stealing from like a mom and pop shop or like a local business or anything like that. Like
I steal exclusively from people's homes.
So true. So true.
From poor people's homes. Well, they should afford better security, shouldn't they?
I think stealing stuff when I was at university was like from other people's houses was funny. Like, I remember.
Did you give stuff
No,
back?
no. Oh no! Like you just like take like their lamps or like take like shit out of their house.
To be fair, we done that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think what was it? Someone took. I think they unscrewed the door off their oven and brought that home with them.
That's fucking based.
I was like, that's fucking fire. That's a great idea. But we would try it like, but you try to like if they caught you with it in your hand, you had to back. That was the rules.
Yeah.
If they caught you, like
Yeah.
you couldn't take it with them knowing you had it. You had to sort of like go home and then like at 5 a.m. just send a picture being like, yo, I got your mic. What the fuck you gonna do about it?
I did steal something. I recall something I stole. I stole it from uni. So my uni had,
from
like,
you.
our uni had like my uni had like a custom Monopoly set that was like of all the, like the uni accommodation.
No.
And like there was one left in like every accommodation for like them to play like as freshers.
Oh no.
I fucking
you
yoinked that shit so quick. I remember that someone posted in like the group chat, "Does anyone know where the Monopoly board is?" And I was like, "No." And it was like already back at my house. Like first chance I got, I took that shit out of the accommodation so no one could like find it.
You're sitting playing like Monopoly by yourself in your room, playing as 4 different
Yeah.
people. Like,
No, literally, like it was like because I went to uni like the other like one coast, and I live at the other coast. Literally, as soon as I could, I got that shit miles away. I was like, no one is coming into my uni accommodation and seeing that Monopoly board because it's already gone.
Funny.
But yeah, I think that's like the only thing I've stolen. Like, yeah, I mean, I also agree to the sentiment of like, who the fuck cares? Like, big companies literally have an amount of money set aside for shoplifting, so go for it, kid.
I still wouldn't do it personally, but you know, if you're gonna steal, then you know,
Yeah,
this is LSF advice. If you're gonna steal from the rich.
Yeah, if you're in a situation where you need to shoplift from a big superstore,
Remember,
rather than
kids,
from like a shop locally, steal globally.
I was literally about to say the same thing. Shop local, steal corporate, but yes.
Yeah.
Or Latin Eagle's house.
Or Lion Eagle's house.
Don't steal from Lion Eagle's house.
Join the Discord. We'll post his address.
The only thing you can steal from my house is the my university Monopoly board. It's only fair.
Yeah, it's only fair. Takes these back. No, takes these back.
Yeah, finders keepers. No, apart from that, I maybe still like like whenever like parents would leave like some change on like somewhere, it'd be like yoink, sweets time.
Oh yeah. I think I've stolen
like,
from my parents,
but you know,
I don't
like,
think that really
yeah.
counts too much. Like my dad used to have this like money pile. It was just like where he would throw his change at the end of the day. And
Oh
before I
yeah,
go
or
to-
like in the car where it's like change for parking. It's like, no, that's change for me
Yeah.
to get sweets, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's me when I'm like 12, being like, "Ayo."
It's like, yo, you're telling me there's just some pound coins in here, and then it's just like your parents can't get through a toll booth now. It's like,
They're like, "Where's my only point coin that I use for the trolley?" You're like,
Is that
Just-
fucking
you're
Babu Frick that
you're
just
just-
chimed in?
you're just,
What's that?
I don't think so.
I heard
I didn't hear
something.
Babu Frick chime in. Let us know in the comments if you heard Babu Frick chime in. Or if he's going crazy.
yeah.
Anyway, we've been talking about some random stuff. What are we on the topic sheet?
The next topic is Big Liz is gone.
Let's
Big
go.
Liz
Reported.
is gone.
Pour it out for Big
we
Liz.
need-
Comrade Liz. Fucking showed up, destroyed the monarchy, destroyed the Tories, and then dipped. What a queen.
You know what? Actually, based.
Yeah, I know
This
what
just
else?
might have destroyed our economy as well, but she also took out the current royal monarch and the Tories.
Whilst he was taking his 30-minute fucking pizza roll sabbatical, me and Lanigal were talking about Liz. Apparently, she gets paid $100K a year for the rest of her life.
Yep.
Because she was prime minister.
Easy residual
we were
money
sa-
hack.
And we were talking about the things that we would have done for $115K a year. Would have been way worse than be prime minister for fucking 44 days. I'll say that much.
I would have been Larry the Cat. For 44, and to think for 40, because she was only in it for 44 days. Imagine the jobs that you would put up with for 44 days to
She
get that
didn't even-
forever. Like,
She didn't even meet or talk to Nicola Sturgeon, literally the head of the fucking like Scottish parties. Like that's fucking mad. Like one of the most
that's
important.
crazy.
Yeah, she didn't speak to her at all as prime minister, and like it's one of the like the biggest territory.
That's actually,
I guess, you're gonna
actually
say
why
that.
she left, so she didn't have to.
Yeah, that's fair. Go to Scotland. Yucky, yucky. Get me out of here.
Wait, I'm in charge of Great Britain. Bye.
Wait, and Scotland.
Scotland, Wales, and Ireland as well.
Northern. It's like, wait, what's the Commonwealth?
But I want my wealth. And then she
Yeah,
did.
she's getting it. Then she dipped.
Yeah,
Fucking
she's
get
getting it. Tell you what, Liz Truss could get. No, she couldn't.
Immediately roll that back before it even left your mouth. You're like, you know what?
it. Well.
Only if Liz Truss comes out and says, "Yeah, I dipped so I could destroy the Tory party," then she would be based enough to get it.
I'm watching the video of her right now. Just like walk out. You know what else? She also definitely has not stayed her lease at 10 Downing Street. Like she's left halfway through a month. She owns a whole month of rent. She better fucking pay that.
So true.
I'm like, it's so funny that like, what? How do you think she decides? Like, what do you think the process was? She's like, lads, this is fucking shit. I hate this. It's like, just go outside to the wee podium and say, you're gone. Like, oh, I guess. Like, and she walks outside and she's like, yeah, I can't be fucked anymore. Please.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Like, what?
Channel 4, no. Channel 4, I've just seen a tweet. Channel 4 did like a compilation of like Liz Truss's best moments set to Taylor Swift's Bad Blood. That's so funny. That's crazy.
Have they deleted it? Because I cannot see it.
Unless this is fake, but I'll send the tweet. It's like someone recording the TV. It could be fake, to be fair, but it'd be so. I choose to live in a world where Channel 4 roasted Liz Truss by playing like her best bit.
No, I can't see
I
it.
just posted
I'll
Lionel's
say-
address in general.
What the fuck? It better just say England.
It basically does.
Fuck you, Stoke-on-Trent, get fucked.
And then 1787 is the year the Revolutionary War started. Eat shit.
Dude googled that.
Actually, I know it from the fucking. There's a Schoolhouse Rock song talking about when the Constitution was written. In 1787, our founding fathers all sat down.
What happened in 1066, Z?
What's up?
What happened in 1066?
Who's in Paris?
That song was released. Yeah, true.
True.
If you don't know what happened in 1066, you don't deserve to be called British. That's all I'm saying.
Was that
True.
the potato famine?
No, 1066 was when Hastings Direct was made.
Of course.
The best advert of all time.
0800 00 1066.
1066.
All right, I'm playing the clip.
Yo, let's go.
It's gonna get DMCA. We're actually gonna get DMCA.
We're gonna get DMC hit for Bad Blood. No, we'll just keep because where you been? I could show you incredible things.
Also, that's blank space, not Bad Blood, you stupid bitch. Don't disrespect Taylor like this.
Yo, guess what? All the Taylor Swift songs sound the same.
I hate you.
White
You're gonna get us canceled by white girl Twitter. Stop it.
It's getting drafted, motherfuckers. Get wrecked. Honestly, I'd rather this bit of the video be muted.
That was it. It's fucking crazy. Like all it did was show her doing a bunch of photo shoots, basically.
That's all she did.
Yeah,
All she
what a
did
waste of time.
All she did was walk in and walk out.
Wow, live NoticeTheZ tweet on the blog. Wow. What is it? I can't even read it. Okay, Andy's googling. Wow, he just exposed his search history here also.
Yep.
Oh shit. We don't know what could have came up there. That was risky. That was risky.
It said Piss King.
It did say this game.
Where to buy piss online?
Do you have to grab a blue heart?
Yeah, how the fuck else am I supposed to do it?
Oh,
I
'cause
guess I
you're
could
not
probably
mobile.
do it from down
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that
The
recent
blue
blue
heart.
heart. Imagine.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Wow. I thought I was a boomer. Holy shit.
Google's blue heart emoji.
It's so much faster.
where-
I need you to know
Where
this.
I get smiley face emoji from?
It's not faster than pressing one button.
Anyway,
Did I spell
Queen
comrade
is
right?
dead. Liz is dead.
Comrade Liz.
That I can't
Wait.
see in my eye.
One Liz is
I
dead.
don't
One
work
Liz
that
is
way.
gone. Who will be the next big Liz? That's the question on
Fucking-
everyone's lips.
Oh, that's
Boris.
risky. Let's not do that. Ooh.
No,
who do
Boris Johnson will be the next big Liz.
he will. He'll find a way. Who do
No,
you
like I'm not
actually-
saying who's going to be the next prime minister. I'm saying who's going to be the next big Liz.
If you had a choice, any choice, anyone in the
I'll
world.
say Lizzo. Lizzo's the next big Liz.
No. If you had,
That's a good one.
Turn to
Although
actual
it
prime
feels
minister.
like we don't mean it ill-mannered, but I feel like people could co-opt it to be ill-mannered. by calling her Big Liz.
Oh, calling her Big Liz. Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Do you know who
Big
should
personality Liz.
Yeah.
Lizzie McGuire.
The
Yeah, shout out to Lizzie.
comeback.
Any Hillary Duff fans in chat?
Any Hillary Duff. Hillary Duff.
Any Duffers?
Any Duff.
Any Duff- Are the Duffer brothers in chat?
Any Duffer brothers?
Who would you have as PM if you could? Anyone in the world. Full stop.
Amma. She's not got too much going on.
That's extremely false. But
That's why Emma's taking a break from streaming. She's starting a political campaign.
Imagine. That'd be crazy. Who would I have?
It would be considering she's not.
Can I get both of the Voros twins simultaneously?
See, I was also thinking of a duo. I want Ant and Deck.
Ant and could you imagine Ant and Deck?
Yeah, but both of them has to be both of them, not just like every time Ant and Deck. Boros twins would also be fire.
Jedward. Can we have Jedward?
Oh, no, we can't. They're Irish.
Oh, Jim. Well, the Forest twins are British even.
They are. I give them.
They're British in our hearts.
citizenship.
Actually, what are the Voros twins? I have no idea. They don't
It
seem
wouldn't surprise
American.
me if they're from like Lithuania or something. Like,
Not
do you know what I mean?
nationality-wise, just what are they?
What are they? They are an enigma. They're apparently Canadian.
What are the Forest twins?
One's a Canadian.
Canadian.
With this
Cringe-Canadian.
Commonwealth, they're in.
They're in.
I like Canadians, like Northern Lion and the Forest twins.
Eagle Eye.
The Voros twins. And Logic
Who
Defender,
else?
the Ben Shapiro of Twitch.
Oh yeah, Logic Defender. Who else is Canadian?
A spectacle, right?
Yep.
Oh, Prime Minister of Canada. He's great.
Oh yeah,
Everyone
Justin
loves him.
Trudeau.
Justin
He's
Trudeau,
got
Yeah.
Hey, to be fair,
Yeah,
at least we
yeah.
know how racist he is.
Is he still in charge? Like, did he
I
just, like,
believe
go,
so.
Fuck it, and he's like, no.
Yeah, Big Man got found out for having a blackface image, and then still gets to run the country. Everyone in Canada was
It's the
like,
mischief.
everyone in Canada was like, yeah, we get what it was about.
He's literally run the fucking Mischief gambit, but he's gonna come back with a cat and shredded for next campaign. Re-elected me, I've got a cat. Oh. Jesus
dear.
Christ.
I want fucking politicians to do YouTuber apology videos.
That'd be so,
It was so funny.
I think it should be a legal requirement.
Have you guys seen Moist Critically put out a video? There was this basketball player that like punched one of his teammates, and he released an apology video that's literally a fucking 9-minute documentary.
No, that's funny though.
Oh wait, Z, you might
I
not
think
have seen.
I think I saw the video, but
I highly
That
recommend
sounds
watching it.
funny.
It's very funny. What's up?
Have you seen the lawsuit?
A lawsuit.
oh, true, the lawsuit.
This is actually breaking news. You might not even have seen this. Go to fucking
Bong.
big chess. What's his name? Fucking. Even though I talked about Neiman.
Oh.
Hans Niemann.
Hans
Yeah, have you
Niemann's.
seen it? Go
Is
to
he?
his Twitter. Go to
Who's
his
suing
Twitter.
him? Is Magnus
He
suing
is
him directly?
suing.
Oh,
No,
he's suing
he
Magnus,
is suing them. Yeah, not just Magnus.
or just like the Chess Federation.
Go to
in
his
general?
Twitter. There's a 44-page legal document.
Hey,
that he
yo.
posted on Twitter. And it's crazy. It's actually fucking mad. I
Shout
only
out
seen it
to
'cause-
shout out to $400 million plus in damages.
Report
Yeah,
Hans
that's how
Niemann
much he
recruited to
wants.
Google's DeepMind for his extensive engine knowledge.
It's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's crazy. Like imagine
You might-
thinking that's how much money like let's say that like everything he's saying is true and it is defamation and he wasn't cheating and everything that's been said against him is slander. There's no way that it's $400 million of damages.
No, not even
There's
slightly.
there's no way that's how much money he would have made if no one made that like those comments about him.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I can't spell Hans Niemann's name.
It is.
Neither can the Veil.
Neither can Vale, and I so Vale tweeted out. Actually, I'm gonna go on Twitter to see if it's still there because his joke no longer hits because he spelled his name wrong. He said Hans Niemann, more like Hans Seaman, which doesn't work because he mixed the E and the I up, which makes his name completely different. So it was Hans Niemann, more like Hans Seaman. Still a shit joke, but it works.
Yeah,
He
so
spelled it wrong.
Hans is suing Magnus Carlsen, Play Magnus, the Play Magnus Group, Chess.com, Daniel Wrench, aka Danny Wrench, and
The
Hikaru.
CEO of chess.com. And what was the last one?
Hikaru.
Okay.
I sent you his Twitter.
Yeah, and it's for over 400 million in damages.
Yeah. And it's a 44-page long document.
It says in there that it shattered his confidence, so he wasn't able to buy a lottery ticket, so therefore he didn't win the lottery. Because that's the only way I could imagine him having any sort of argument saying that it cost him that much money.
Yeah, I'm having a look on chess.com here to see who the highest what the highest winning is for chess ever. To to entertain the notion of his
to entertain the notion that he is not getting the highest amount of money ever earned in chess. Yeah.
From what I'm seeing,
To be fair, there's an insane amount of money in chess. Like chess has like fucking league money for no reason.
It does, but also in the amount of time of which all of this chess drama has been going on, there is no way that someone would have earned 400 million.
Also true.
I'm looking at it. So top 10 all-time prize money winners is someone I've never heard of at first with 9.46 million.
Yeah,
one event. Is
that?
Oh fuck! Is that a one event? Jesus Christ! No, that can't be.
Yeah, like I said, fucking chess players are out here.
That's overall. That's overall.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way that there was a chess event where the winner got 9 million.
The highest that's ever been paid out was 1.87. No, sorry, 3.35 million. The Bobby.
That's still crazy though. To be fair.
Yeah, the Bobby Fischer.
Imagine winning 3 million for a game of chess.
Yeah, I think
crazy.
Magnus got in 2013 got 1.5 million.
Yeah, so Hans, if this defamation didn't go against him, he would have won $400 million chess matches. So unfortunately, it is a real shame.
Well, it's also his sponsorships. Now he's not going to get the YouTube streaming contract. It's like it's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I know it's more than just his winnings, but still, I don't understand how you would get that figure.
Like, if you're looking at prize winnings exclusively, obviously that's not paying every day. Don't give me the max is like 10 million, just under 10 million. Let's just say 10 million for argument's sake. Add on like others, like you double that maybe with all the other stuff that he'd probably get. Like, I think he would be lucky to maybe put like a 50 million together. I think that would be fair, but I guess he's highballing it to fair inverted commas. He like that's assuming he'd be the best chess player of all. But like in terms of that 50 million, but I get that he's trying to highball it because it'll eventually come down. That's the only reason I can see that he's put it up that high. But even at that, that's crazy. 18 years old. Like, just get a cat, get shredded, and come back in 2 years.
I mean, I don't get what he wants to happen from this, but I don't see any world where he like wins, like just based on what we know anyway. Like Magnus Carlsen and I don't know about Hikaru, and Chess.com never outright said that he cheated anyway.
Chess.com did. So in an interview, Hans said that he was like, yeah, I cheated like once in an online tournament when I was like 12. And then Chess.com was like, actually, here is a list of repeated like cheating online, basically habitual cheating online. And he was like, it was like, he specifically said it was like, it was never for money. He was like, here's habitual cheating for money. He's like, well,
if that's not defamation but actual fact, then that's also not going to help him.
True.
And then I mean, I don't know what Hikaru said, but Magnus Carlsen never outright said for like legal reasons. I'm fairly sure.
Yeah.
Or like
literally for legal reasons.
Yeah.
Literally, so a defamation lawsuit couldn't happen. But yeah, I mean, I've not really I've obviously not read the 44-page document, but whatever. But I feel like this is just going to be a big waste of time and not going to get anywhere for any of them. But it
Yeah,
gets a Moga
okay.
Mill video out, so
True. Fucking. So what's insane? I love the Twitter algorithm. A tweet just came across my board. From a Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber. He was like, "God, I'm so jealous. Wish we had drama like this in this interesting in Yu-Gi-Oh, and not just a bunch of Nancy freaks." Because two creators have been
Every card
outed in
game
like
has
the
them.
last week for being
oh,
nonsense.
for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You know, I got I was just scrolling through like YouTube Shorts, and I got a shot from Zero, the Smash player.
Yeah.
I was like, get this out of here.
Sorry, do you have the document still open?
Go
Go to
page
option-
29.
go to page 17. Go to point 84. In that
Please
Twitter post, Carlson linked a video of soccer manager Jose Mourinho infamously reenacting a controversial referee's. I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Carlson's
Yeah,
Twitter
that's
Carlson's Twitter post is reproduced below. I think it's hilarious that they took a screenshot of his fucking Twitter and put it in a legal document. I think that's so fucking funny, and even the fact that it includes Jose Mourinho as well. What's so good? Shout
Also,
out to
the
LSC
confidence to
Benji
just
Tank.
say my lawsuit speaks for itself and nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
man
absolute
fucking
balls
like
on this
got
man.
some balls.
Yeah.
I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I will be in big trouble. Fucking Jose, what a hero. Also, shout out to LFC Ben, the guy whose tweet this is, or no, YouTube video it is. Because you can see his Twitter's in the description of the video.
Yeah.
So he's getting free clout in this document.
Let's go.
Nice. Shout out. Well, one thing I saw that was really funny was there was a video where someone like made the butt plug.
Oh,
Yeah.
did they?
Like someone
Yeah.
made and quote unquote tested the butt plug.
Or like in theory, this is how it would work
Yeah.
for science purposes.
He did try it, but not in. Just
Oh,
like
bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Fly
It's
me
like-
over.
Because actually I in the everlasting war against React streamers and YouTubers, I watched My Critical react to it.
Of course.
And he was just like, fucking, why would you go to all that effort and not just stick it in your butt? Like,
Not just stick it in your
Yeah.
butt.
like
So true.
he like the guy learned like coding and like robotics and stuff, like and like Arduino board, like programming and stuff like that. Just to not stick the like, and just didn't stick like a small thing in his ass. Like,
Yeah, do you know why?
like that would have made the video like so much more like hitting if you actually put it in your ass and was like, yeah, I could use this to cheat.
Do you know why I didn't do it though?
Why?
Gay, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fucking
it's
gay.
gay.
He's just saying no homo before he slides it in.
Actually, I'll say it. It's kind of more telling that he didn't stick it in his butt.
Yeah, it is. I think those kind of like I think that's the people who are like I don't put stuff near my butt because that's gay, or people that are worried that they might be gay.
Also, to be
That-
clear, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Just to,
Oh no,
just to
there's
throw
not.
that-
No. I'm just saying. I think people that can't be open enough about that, or the people that are somehow worried that being gay is a negative thing, and that will somehow turn them to that, which is
Yeah.
stupid. Because like, it's purely a sexual thing. Like, it's not like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do an intricacies of it, but like, hey, brother, whatever gets you off. You know what I
Curly
mean?
officially endorses butt stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, I'll say it, butt stuff that doesn't come from a man's penis isn't gay.
Hmm.
What the fuck are we on about?
Hmm.
Y'all have this tweet of a cat from Cat Tweets Twitter. Look at that. He's got a little heart.
Yo, we can't be showing dudes on screen. Fuck.
He's got a little heart.
Now the tail's covering up the asshole. So,
Yeah, this is fucking tasteful dude.
yeah.
What's that in the cop? One sec. What's that? Go back.
That's
You have
right.
to sub to the OnlyFans to see that.
What was the pic? Look at the comment.
I was like
Tails.
Cthulhu over here.
No,
It's
the
like the-
tails.
Oh, look at
It's
that,
like the
Wow.
that cat
Nice.
picture gives me Britney Spears image vibes.
Oh yeah, go on Britney Snow though.
Do not go on Britney Spears.
Oh no, I've seen the image.
Yeah. Have you read the comment? One sec. Can you just read the comment for me?
Yeah, it's like
Please.
some videos coming out in a week or some shit. So
No,
yeah.
no. Read it.
God damn.
Go and read exactly what her caption is on that picture. Because it confuses me to this day, and I read it out loud like 4 times, and I still don't get it. Well, I
You
get
say
it, but I
to this
don't get
day,
it.
like she posted this 2 years ago.
She did, in my mind. It's been that long.
Yeah. I
I've
have
been
a
thinking
premiere
about it.
for a movie this week, The Legislative Act of My Pussy. 4 exclamation points.
What does that mean?
She's doing lawyer roleplay porn, obviously.
Wow, you're so smart. I didn't work that out.
Wow.
He doesn't look like a lawyer in that picture. She's like a naked woman on a bed. Maybe that's what lawyers are. Maybe I've been misinformed. I just thought that. I thought that's what retailers or realtors were. Sorry.
I just saw another tweet on the act of things being gay or not.
Sure.
Someone asked the question, "Does watching gay porn make you gay?" And someone replied, "Does watching anime porn make you a cartoon?"
Saved.
That's actually such a fire reply. Holy shit. It's actually true. Like,
No, it's
there's
not.
one.
It's a false.
It is. No, because watching gay porn and getting sexual satisfaction from gay porn are different.
Well, that is also true. That is fair.
Yeah, that's actual facts. And being a cartoon girl and being attracted to cartoon girls are completely different things. Speaking of cartoon girls, what's our tier list this week?
It might as well be Cartoon Girls.
Speaking of gay porn, what's that deal?
Overwatch 2 came out, so we're being topical and ranking all the Overwatch 2 characters.
Imagine us being topical with that tier list. Oh, hey, it's mine.
Yeah.
So
Crazy. It's like I always
basically-
make the person who picked the tier list go first.
So it actually makes sense that I went first as well, to be fair, because I actually just did mine in the most normal way of just doing it based on how much I enjoyed the characters in the game.
Cringe. Also
I know
insane that
nothing
you've
about
never
this game.
played my main. Actually, you okay, never mind. We have some things to talk about.
Never played your main?
Yeah.
Well, your main must have
Sounds like
come
you're
out
trying
after
to-
I stopped playing then.
The Overwatch 2
yeah,
just came out, dude. How do you mean you stopped playing when it just came out?
So true.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't played Overwatch 2, so...
I will say, did
oh
they
my-
release? There's no new champions exclusive to Overwatch 2, is there?
Yeah, there's the Fox girl.
Oh, okay, she's the only one.
Maybe. Also, maybe the guy I've got next to Sigma Male, the guy I've got like last in never played.
Oh, on the
might
far
be.
right. Okay.
Might also be.
I'll say I was disappointed with Sigma because I did
But
not think that he was very fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the people who was like late game of Overwatch 1 and who was start of Overwatch 2. Like I don't know when the is she from like the Junkertown woman? I don't know when she was brought into it either. But everyone else I'm fairly sure is Overwatch 1. But yeah, so never played at the bottom. I mean, can't really tell you much. I'm pretty sure I stopped playing before any of these characters were in, except maybe Moira. I think I played when Moira was in the game, but never played as her. Hated playing, not because they're bad or they're like, like their damage is not good or anything like that. It's not a state on how good they are as characters. It's not a tier list like that. I hate sniping, so there's 2 snipers are in there. I didn't really like the idea of like flying around the map and shooting down at people.
Pyra's great. I love playing as Pyra.
Farah,
Or Pyra.
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I didn't like the wrecking ball, like the mechanics of like
Yeah, I
the
did not like
physics
the
of like
mechanics either.
speeding up and everything like that. And like fair enough if you like that, but and then I didn't like the way that Zarya's gun worked. And then I didn't really like Winston's either.
I liked Winston a lot. I was like, Winston was one I had a lot of fun with. But my main is fucking Cowboy Girl. She's crazy. Super high damage.
Yeah,
and
I never
you can
played
like
with
throw TNT and then snipe your own TNT out of the air to like do hella damage.
Nice.
It's fucking sick.
Mercy, pre-nerf, I loved. I was alright playing. Like back when she would res the whole team rather than just one.
Back when you should have picked Mercy.
Yeah. Already can't do support really.
Mm.
And then Cassidy is yeah, alright. I like that it was like hit scan rather than projectile. I'm fairly sure that was accurate for Cassidy anyway. Uh, Big Fisto, um, was
Like
okay.
Fig Bisto, am I right?
Fig Newton. Um, I didn't mind Diva. I just wasn't very good with Diva. Like I ended up playing a lot of the game as Diva outside of a mech.
Be like
Because
that.
I would just like bullet sponge and then just be like sat in a corner crying. Tracer was alright. Sombra, I don't think I really had like the mindset for. Soldier was fun. Didn't really main, but like enjoyed playing because it was just like default shooter character with like good survivability. I liked the shotguns of Reaper. Reinhardt had like really fun gameplay mechanics of being like a melee character. Bastion was fun. The Bastion point and click adventure game of Overwatch. Hanzo, main Genji, just decent characters. Really liked it when they did the one where it was just like the snowball fight where everyone was main. I liked that one.
Mm.
And then my mains, all characters that I played for like a substantial amount of time. I played Torbjorn like at the start of Overwatch.
Okay.
And then slowly was like, Torbjorn's kind of bad, don't like it. So like moved away from Torbjorn. I liked doing like sort of healing, but also like damage. So I kind of like Lucio for that for a while, and then I was like, oh, Zenyatta just does like what I like as a like an archetype, but way better.
So I
like-
did not get how Lucio works.
Yeah. And it was I always found it so funny because everyone was like, why is this Lucio so shit? And I was like, I ain't healing you, bro. It's time to speed and get in there.
That's fair.
Like-
Also, for frame of reference, I have a cumulative maybe 6 hours of playtime in Overwatch. So
I have 0.
I really liked Junkrat and Roadhog for the aesthetics, and then like I played as them as well.
Junkrat's so fucking cringe.
I just love like using your own like trip mine to just bounce across the map and yeah, his weapon is like weird because like it just like rolls across the floor and then explodes. But like figuring out that trajectory and like getting like good damage with him was like quite rewarding and fun. Roadhog just like a getting in your face tank. I like that.
Also, cringe character.
Symmetra I thought was amazing because you didn't even have to aim. You just walk up to someone and press shoot, and then you'll just slowly drain their life. And then you just put a bunch of turrets on the like on the oh, what would you call it? The moving thing.
The payload.
The payload. That's it. And then Orisa was
I also
like the
liked Orisa
later
a lot.
game pickup that I picked up. Like kind of like a mix between like a tank and not really a healer, but like support. I liked that mix, and also like decent-ish DPS from the gun back in the day as well.
Yeah, Ursa's fun.
Just like a really good overall character.
It was weird
yeah.
because she's a character like I never felt like I was like doing great with her, but I also never felt like I was doing bad when I played her.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that was it. That was a very like Orisa just like hit like everything like pretty well. But yeah, Zenyatta's like at the front there because Zenyatta was like my main. I would like constantly go back to like I felt like I was getting good damage with Zenyatta, doing good like good like buffs to the team, and then bad like good diss into the enemy team, like bringing them down with the orbs.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that's the list. That was just my enjoyment of these characters, and then now into whatever insane shit you guys have come up with.
So here is my how likely they are to get canceled based off of only the ones that I know.
Okay.
And of course, all the way up, and there's a girl in the game and not a bear. Where's your god now, Curly tier? We have Winston, the absolute fucking Giga Chad. Where's the fucking Overwatch bear?
There'd be no reason to play him if there was a fucking bear in the game that would get destroyed. That's why they put one in.
Imagine they make a bear and it just hard counters everything Winston wants to do. Like can automatically destroy shield, immune to electricity. Like son of a bitch.
So funny. But eat shit to every other character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then literally already canceled. The first two are actually have controversy around them. Because Mai is it whatever there's the whole thing in China where people are using her as like a protest symbol, which like got Overwatch like slightly banned in China for a little bit. And then, God, what
First
is
guy
his
was
name
named
used to
after a
be
Blizzard
before they had to
employee.
change it?
Yeah, he was named after a Blizzard employee who was a bit sussy.
He used to be McCree.
McCree.
Yeah.
And now it's Cletus Cassidy.
McCree
Wait,
may or may not have been a little bit of a McCree.
Yeah, he would have to stop being Jesse McCree, wouldn't he? That's funny.
Yeah.
But I'm fairly. I don't know if this was just like in the Donkey video, but one of his lines is still name's McCree.
That's so funny.
I don't know if that was just like in the Donkey video, if that's actually in the game, but he definitely like Donkey was making it out if it's not that like one of his voice lines saying the name's McCree is just still in Overwatch 2 and those names Cassidy.
Fair. Roadhog and Junkrat obviously fucking say slurs on the reg. There's like no shot that they haven't been canceled. Fucking Hanzo mains, am I right? Enough said.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah.
Hanzo mains deserve to be called slurs.
And then they
count
count
pre-existing ones, but they need like a Hanzo related slur, is what I mean.
Hanzo main is a slur in and of itself.
Yeah, Hanzo main is a slur. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't be calling Hanzo a slur.
Okay, clip this. Yeah.
And then I don't know a ton of the characters super well. But fucking the hamster, he's looking a little sus. Fucking any like mechanic-y type character, I'm just like, we all know mechanics are like mostly pretty sus.
Yeah, when they fix those things.
I feel like you've got Zarya in there. I feel like Zarya's kind of like the reverse like sus. You know, like super like SJW type, but then like fucks up.
She's literally the like I'm a wife guy who's cheating on my wife.
Yeah.
Reaper has obviously said the N-word in his past.
Yeah, but I mean Reaper's black though.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's alive.
Fair enough. Never mind. Down to no shot.
I thought you were having like a really strong take on like no one can use the N-word.
That is not for me to say who can, but I can say that white people shouldn't. So
also Reaper can't. Get fucked, Reaper. Well, honestly, if I don't know if it's still the case, but Reaper was voice acted by a white person, so Reaper shouldn't say the
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's fair. He claims to be black, but then behind the mask, it's actually just a white guy.
Oh no, Reaper was voiced by a black person. I think. I can't
They
tell.
might have changed that because I know there was stuff about that where they revoiced about a bunch of people to like make it appropriate to the character.
Yeah, it looks like it was a replacement. Cause I swear I saw like a video where it was like the voice actors at like an old TwitchCon or something like that, and I was fairly sure it was a white person who was Reaper, but maybe I was just wrong.
And then 6 of the bottom 7 are all just like really like cool and wholesome characters, and that I like a bit, and I would legitimately be surprised if they'd done anything wrong in their past. And then you have the absolute Sigma male, who is the perfect specimen and has clearly never done anything wrong in his life. And if you find a critique of his life, maybe your perspective is what's wrong. So,
what is like Sigma's backstory?
I could not tell you, but his name is Sigma, so that's the joke. The joke is his name is Sigma.
Oh, it said I'm on the wiki. It says used to be a marketing manager at Nvidia.
Oh shit. And then he learned how to like float rocks or some shit. I don't know what Sigma does.
Used to have massive fucking glizzy hands.
Yeah, coffee cow. I don't know what that means. He's an eccentric astrophysicist and volatile tank who gained the power to control gravity in an orbital experiment gone wrong. He was manipulated and deployed as a living weapon.
There you go.
Do you notice how many movies have that trope? Such and such gone wrong, but they never explain what the fuck actually goes wrong. That's why they're like, oh, it just didn't go right. Oh.
Like Sandman, he fell in a vat of sand and became sand.
I've been in a sand pit before too, mate. Doesn't give me fucking bars. I just jump into a cement mixer, hoping they're gonna fucking give me cement bars.
It was electric. It got licked by a bunch of electric eels and then became electric.
No way. Is that true?
Yeah, that's what happens in the Andrew Garfield film. Yeah,
Nice.
he falls into like a tank of like, I think they're like mutant electric eels.
Of course they are.
To be slightly more fair to the film, but yeah, he falls into the tank of electric eels and they all zap him and then he becomes like electric incarnate.
I'm genuinely curious to how do you think there's been kids that have died trying to like sneak into a nuclear power plant, get superpowers? Because that's just like the most generic, like fucking like the human or Ninja Turtles literally, which is like, ooh, mysterious green glue made them cool.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, to be honest, that's natural selection. So
yeah, they get superpowers and we don't.
yeah, every kid that like sneaks into a like a nuclear power plant and then dies due to nuclear radiation. Let's be honest, you were gonna go some stupid way at some point anyway.
But the ones that survive and get superpowers, Pog.
Yeah,
No, the difference is it's always like some fucking scientist that has shit happen to him. It's never just Jimmy Dumbfuck gets superpowers.
No. It's always a scientist and then they become super jacked through superpowers.
Yeah, or you need to be a criminal
like,
doing some sort of petty crime.
And it's like, imagine the pure strength and also smarts. This person could do anything. It's like, wow, imagine if we lived in a world where someone could be like buff and smart.
Damn, imagine if all scientists weren't fucking virgins.
Yeah, if the scientist was not a fucking loser and went to the gym once, he'd be a super villain.
When he worked out his neck muscles.
Yeah, if he CGI'd some abs.
Have you seen that? Have you seen Stan was talking about in the stream the other day about how he wanted to get his neck muscles bigger, and then Midnight posted him to an incel website where apparently the incels are going mad over neck muscles. Like that's the new, well, not it might have been a while ago, but that was like a trend in incels. Like bigger neck muscle equals like more Giga Chad.
Did you see the Veil tweet about this?
Yeah, that's what because he was watching the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did
and because Veil
like, don't get me wrong, I figured that's once you started talking about it, I figured that's how we got here. But it was still a very funny fucking tweet.
Wanted bigger neck muscles and was talking about it, and Veil was like fucking instantly on there. He used someone else's edit from the thing though. Didn't do that himself, if I'm not mistaken.
Cringe, called it out.
We've got normal stands.
Oh, the sex toy as well, nice.
And then we've got
the clit sucker on the right there.
Giga Chad. Ladies get this thing. What the fuck? Why is that here? That's so funny.
Yeah, no.
There's
but anyway, he linked that thing.
Oh yeah. The you want about the comment afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that Vale liked or replied that someone put a post that was like "Rest in peace, my friend" or something, and then had that as like the secondary thing. So it's like it was a reference to that.
Yeah, it is a reply to his own tweet.
I need you to do me a favor. I tried to get Stans to look up this person while he was talking about it. There is a rugby player called. I'm gonna send you his name.
Thank you.
He is literally got the most Giga Chad neck in the world. He would be the king of the incels. Like they were looking up like the guy who had like the world record for the strongest neck, and I'm like, they ain't got shit on this guy. His name's Camille Chat. He's a French rugby player. He is all neck.
Oh my god.
Isn't he all neck? It's crazy.
Camille,
look at that fucking neck. There's nothing. It's all head and neck. Like there's no differentiation.
Isn't Chat French for cat?
I don't know, but that's his name.
It's fucking hell.
My favorite is
these all look like fucking photoshopped images.
But they're real. That's what he actually looks like.
Man, he looks like one of the fucking thumbs with spikes.
His Wikipedia page says Camille Chat, aka the Neck, is a French professional rugby union player. Imagine just being the Neck. But he's crazy. Like his neck muscles are just mad. I just need someone else to see that.
That is crazy.
When you Google the strongest guy, like in terms of like neck power, it's nowhere even near his neck. It's not even big. It's just strong neck, not big neck. So he's not. This is Camille Chat, king of the incels. Guy with strongest neck, just strong neck.
King of the
Who
incels
cares?
and king of my heart. Crazy.
Best.
All right, and then Curly.
Sorry, I had to burp.
This fucking
So-
tier list.
I don't know anything about Overwatch,
Sure.
and this was sent very last minute. You know, everyone gets a free pass. This is my free pass.
Yeah.
I've ranked them based on what I think they are.
Hmm.
So, monkey is monkey. These things are animals.
To be clear, Winston actually isn't a
He's
monkey.
a gorilla, I assume.
Yeah.
Also,
But, like, you know.
monkeys notoriously not animals.
No, he's his own tier though. He's like more than an animal. I don't
Also, two people in the animal tier is famously not animals.
know. Tell me the guy on the left, not like a boar wearing a gimp mask. Like
No, he's
tell or
a guy wearing a bargain mask.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Anyway, the guy, I did not know that was Junkrat. Radical told me that was Junkrat. And I said he looked like the guy from Harry Potter who turned into a rat, whatever his name
Peter
was.
Pettigrew.
And that's the one. I was like, that's
You know
him.
what's crazy? Fred and George had that map for years and would have seen that Ron was sleeping with a guy called Peter Pettigrew.
Also,
and they
did they
decided
not,
to not tell him.
No narcs,
did
baby.
they also not have the rat before Ron? They would have seen it also. Was that not a hand-me-down pet, or was it a hand-me-down pet from his older brother?
Also, giving the map to Harry Potter and not their literal fucking flesh and blood brother.
Yeah, it's actually so cringe. Actually, so cringe.
Yeah,
You're wrong.
They didn't give him the map. Well, they didn't give him the map because then he would see that he was sleeping with a man every night.
They did
Yeah,
to
also-
protect him.
They were trying to protect him from that fact, weren't they? So
Also, the fact that Hermione has the ability to control fucking time, and they only bring it up once. is
Yeah.
fucking- It's like, I can just go back in time.
it's like Harry fucking dies in the forest. And Hermione's not like, yeah, fucking reverse that shit, we're losing. Oh, we found all the Horcruxes, but we're too late. Alright, sorry, I'll just go back in time to when I'm a first year. And then I'll destroy all the Horcruxes. Why don't they just go back in time and destroy fucking Voldemort as a baby?
Oh, Dumbledore said no.
Yo, guess what?
Dumbledore said, don't do that.
Dumbledore was fucking dead, so
It is also insane that, like, is there only one time turner in the fucking world? And if so, why the fuck are we using it to be able to take more classes? Like,
what if they're like as common as like normal watches?
it's the time turner's existence is one of the biggest plot holes in all of Harry Potter.
It's such a
No,
such bullshit, actually. It really is.
There's so many people trying to kill baby Voldemort, and so many people
They don't stop
like-
each other.
that are on Voldemort's side, stopping those people. That it all evens out and plateaus so that normal events happen.
There's a because I'm a World of Warcraft, because I have to legally. There's like a thing called
Wait,
like
you play WoW?
Yeah, sometimes. Called the Bronze Dragonflight.
Sometimes
They're
during
like,
the podcast.
they're in charge of.
I think it was
time.
Football Manager this week, was it not?
I had closed it during the podcast, pretty much. Basically, what happens is they have like an enemy, which is the Infinite Dragonflight, which is actually just them, but really far in the future, trying to stop them. It's really stupid. It's basically to the point where they went on for so long trying to stop themselves that they turned themselves eventually. It's the same fucking. I imagine it's somewhere to this, where so many people are trying to stop or kill baby fucking Voldemort that themselves from even further in the future are like, nah, fuck this, let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Then by that same logic, they wouldn't exist in the future? Honestly, there's just like 6 million timelines. Then that's but then it doesn't work that way because you go back in time.
Yeah, there's also also for some reason, like it also did they time turn like back again?
What do you mean?
Like they time turn back in time, but do they time turn forward in time again?
No, they just return to where they were when they did
Yeah,
it
so I guess
originally.
it's similar to like the fucking, it's like a branching timeline. It's like that timeline just has dead Harry now, and they're like, peace out, bitch.
No, like what happens is like they do it at the infirmary where the fuck they do it in the movie. I don't know the book, and then they just go back to there at the same time.
Right.
And like like
So
sort
they
of
just
just
did
like
like a
peace
leak.
out or whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if they merged or what. Or they just like weren't there. Does it take them out of the spot they're in? It couldn't do. I actually don't know. Fuck. You know what?
Fuck J.K. Rowling for
Fuck
multiple
J.K.
reasons,
Rowling,
but
yeah.
also for this.
Also fuck J.K. Rowling. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you got your animals.
The Time Turner was gay. I don't fucking know.
The Time Turner was trans.
That's why she stopped writing about it. Anyway, animals, robots. Apparently,
J.K. Rowling made a character trans and then used the Time Turner to go back and make that not true.
Oh god. Apparently, one of the robots is not a robot on my list.
To be clear, 2 of them aren't.
2?
Yep.
Yeah. Guess which
Like
2 aren't.
4K?
Guess which 2 aren't robots.
Well, I know what's the one second from the left because you told me.
Yeah, correct. He's a black guy, as we just recently discovered.
Discussed. I don't know the other one because they all look. Maybe the white, maybe the one to the left of the yellow one.
This one?
Yes.
Maybe that's
the one with like the green visor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other human. Yeah.
No, not the one with Reggie Gigas or Reggie.
Yeah, not the one with Reggie Gigas. Yeah.
Yeah. That one, I think that's a person with like a combat suit on or some shit.
Yeah, sort of like a futuristic looking like knight's helmet. Yeah.
Could easily be a robot.
What is this thing? Is it not like
it's AI or something? It looks like to me.
What it looks like?
have you
ever played Skyward Sword? And you have like the blue goddess bitch.
Yeah,
she looks like that. So it's like not robot, but also not human.
Like a mix. It's like a mixture between Eve from WALL-E and V.
Okay.
In my head, I don't know because I don't know anything about these characters, but it looks like a fucking projection. You know what I mean? Like an AI projection.
Yeah.
Person. I'm assuming all these people are people.
Yes.
I mean, there's 2 edgelords in here and a cowboy girl. If we're not counting those as people.
I need to be known that side cut girl with like fucking runes in her head.
Yeah,
I did not see her at first.
Yeah.
She will go an edgelord.
And the girl right next to her, both edgelords.
No, she just looks misunderstood.
Oh yeah, edgelords notoriously understood.
I don't think Farah's an edgelord.
No, just looks kind of sad a little bit. I don't know. Being sad and being an edgelord are 2 completely different things. Cowboy dude. It's a cowboy dude.
It's a cowboy dude.
Yeah.
2 separate words, cowboy.
And
dude. 3 separate words.
He's not a cowboy dude. He's a cowboy. He's actually half cow, half boy.
Yeah.
Half dude.
You can't see it, but he's got letters under there. You don't know.
Yeah.
He's got the infinite food glitch. To call back to the last podcast, you should go listen to that and subscribe.
The episode that came out today, I say, as if it's not supposed to fucking air 10 minutes from now. And you fuckers were like, hey, let's record a podcast so Vince can't edit the thing.
Wow. Good job you did it last minute. That would have the rendering time. It definitely would have went up. Oh, edgelord. These are edgelords. Like, what else can I say? Look at them.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, Anna's not really an edgelord.
But like,
but has an eye patch, so I understand why you put her in edgelord.
Yes.
Isn't she the one? She's like a daughter of 2 of the other characters.
Anna, no, Anna's Farah's mum.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, she's a granny who snipes the allies with healing bullets.
Okay. No,
yeah, she's her mom, and isn't Soldier 76 the dad or something like that?
No.
Isn't that like the lore?
Yeah, you've been watching a lot of porn, my guy.
No, there's like I swear this is a lore
76 of sex. I don't think so, unless that was like not revealed when I was like playing the game and that. It wasn't like the known canon when I stopped playing, so. But it's not impossible for that to have been something that they were like, yeah, also that's the dad.
Sorry.
Because I mean, they were both in like the old Overwatch, so.
Oh my god!
So
Shut the fuck
It could
up.
work. All right.
Well, while you're having a look there, Ludwig was just tweeting out about his, his event that's getting run tomorrow.
It looks so sick.
And literally, Mr. Beast just said, "Can I sponsor it?" as a reply on Twitter. I'm
Yeah.
like,
The fucking
"My
day
God."
before, imagine.
My God.
So as it turns out, one of these smashers is walking away a fucking millionaire.
In that defamation case, he get 400 million.
Oh, it's because Ludwig said the title sponsor backed out last minute.
Oh, did I didn't read that.
Yeah, that's why Mr. Beast has said, "Can I sponsor the event?"
So I didn't read the tweet. I just think you didn't.
Yeah. Someone's added Ninja saying "cough, Ninja cough."
Hey Ludwig, I appreciate your generous offer to invite me as a contestant, and I hope you can understand why I had to refuse. I'm just way too good at the game from an egg called Micah273568894.
So the three possible bachelors for Farah's dad are Reinhardt, Soldier 76, and McCree.
Have you been reading fan fiction?
I don't think it would be. Also, who's McCree?
Oh, so true. Article published 2017.
Cancel that article, everyone. Go downvote it. I don't know. I could see Soldier, but that's like the only of those three that I'd think. Because Reinhardt's got his own shit going on with like Brigitte and Torbjorn. Like,
oh my god, guys, it's a fucking shooting game. Why are you talking about people? Like, why are you shipping people in this shooting?
It's a shooting game that was made to push like a movie project that they couldn't afford to do without making a game about it.
Kinda, yeah. I will say like the character interactions and like the lore and like the way that characters play off each other is actually like a pretty enjoyable part of the game. I like everyone has like unique dialogue with every other character, and it's like very quippy and cool.
Yeah. Also, me saying like the Torbjorn, Reinhardt, and Brigitte thing. That's not like fan canon and stuff like that. That's just like the game's actual lore of like that being like Torbjorn's daughter and stuff.
Just like, oh fuck, I was gonna say, oh no, I had a really good.
But the fact that Farah and Mercy are lesbian lovers is fan canon, but also true.
But also
also Genji and Mercy.
I had a really good point, but I forgot. No,
but it's like the Genji and Mercy and the Farah and Mercy basically come from the fact that like Genji always like needs healing because he's made of paper. And then like Farah and Mercy work together because like you can like as Mercy you can like zip to the person, so you could just fly around the map like connected to Farah. So it was just like mechanically these characters are seen together a lot, so therefore there must be a connection like to the lore. And it's like same with Bastion and Wrecking Ball, so true.
Also, I don't know how long this has been on the pod topics thing, but we have like a list of potential guests that we need to get. And then one of them was if we get him, we got to get Winston. And then they said, I assume this is Winston from Overwatch. How long has that been here? And did that inspire today's tier list?
I know the first thing. The first thing has been there for a while.
Of course, Carly did the first one.
So why were we saying about Winston Churchill? Like, why?
I wrote that. I wrote the second thing. I wrote both of those.
Oh, what was it? Oh, okay. I see what it was now. Yeah, that person's dead, unfortunately, Kelly. So being a podcast guest wouldn't be great.
Yeah, both of them are fucking.
Yeah, but
dead.
Winston Churchill notoriously alive.
Winston Churchill is notoriously better at interviews than the other person.
Have you seen?
Guess what, guys?
That's actually not true. That's actually not true.
Well, who won the war, motherfuckers?
Scoreboard, baby.
Therefore,
one of them's still alive in Argentina, and the other one has a video of him going down a water slide, colorized. Has anyone seen that?
I actually want to see. I want to see a picture of Hitler going down a water slide colorized.
No, it wasn't him. It was Winston.
No, I know you're saying Winston, just the fucking big gorilla man. Going down a water slide.
One sec, Winston Churchill going down water. See, this is so good.
Yeah, but I want to see like Hitler going down Splash Mountain.
Shut up. One sec, did he lose his trunks? No way.
No. You can see his one ball.
Can we show this on Twitch?
No, he doesn't. It's a liar.
No, we're not on Twitch.
Wait, they come off? Oh my god, that's so funny.
Wait, can you see Winston Churchill's cock and balls?
No, he goes down, for some reason, he goes down the waterfall as if the water slide as if he's going into hell, and then his trunks just come, like, floating up. They're not attached to him. Actually, very funny. Colorized 1934.
Any clippers?
I'm sending it to you now. There you go.
Any clippers?
It's so weird. I don't know why I like this so much.
Why the fuck does he look like Alex Jones colorized?
You do realize he always looked like that. He always looked like shit.
Also, saying he looks like Alex Jones colorized if Alex Jones is famously black and white.
Watch, look.
That's incredible.
And on that note, this has been the LSF Podcast.
Is it? Because I feel like we have a topic to talk about.
See, we've been recording for 3 hours.
We've been recording for 1 hour and 45.
No. It's been 3 hours.
No, just because we waited an hour and a half.
Yeah, just because you've been in the call for 3 hours.
Yeah.
But I have a follow-up school story real quick. So remember,
Speaking of Winston Churchill,
in my first batch of school stories, I talked about a kid who's no longer allowed to have a computer because he searched large woman porn. Right? This is a known story. So I have learned more details, and we had an incident.
Oh, no.
We're at board game club, and this student is attending the board game club, and he's like, "Hey, Teacher Vincent, can you put in my code so that way I can play on my computer?" Because of this, we have to grant him access to be on his computer, and we can give him like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour, it's 15 minutes, an hour, or all day, and no one gives him all day because we're not dumb. But it's like monitor like when he can be on the computer, and so like he's not doing things he's not supposed to. And I was like, yeah, sure. And he was like, all right, before you put the code in, I need to come clean. And I was like, oh god. Keep in mind, I have to clock out at 4:00, so I'm off the clock at this point. But I like hang out because like my ride sponsors clubs and stuff, and I'm not allowed to get sponsored because I'm not allowed to be a club sponsor because the fucking school board hates me.
Best.
You know, my pace stuff is actually cringe. We can talk about it off stream. It's so fucking dumb. But he was like, so the link for the thing that got me banned came up, and I accidentally clicked on it right as the timer on my computer went out. And
Bullshit.
Correct. So I was like, okay, fuck. In my head, I'm like, I can't wait to fucking not get paid to fucking look at overweight women porn. But what I got was in fact a lot more mild than I was expecting. It was I unlocked the computer, and it was a Google image search of the phrase "plump teenage women wearing underwear." I was like, all right.
That seems so specific to make it not like explicit.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, this could have been worse.
Woman wearing clothes.
I close out of it. I'm like, all right, cool. Don't do this again. I'm telling this story to another teacher later in the week, and they're like, oh, what was the original one that got him banned? Wasn't it something like obese women eating cake in translucent bras? And I was like, he has like the most specific possible shit that he gets off to.
To be fair, as much as he shouldn't be doing it, I respect that he knows what he likes. I'll give him that.
That is exactly the joke I made as well. I was like, hey, listen, man knows what he's about. But yeah,
it's funny that I do like, even though what you're saying, he accidentally clicked on the link, it is still funny that the 15 minutes ran out. He was like, fuck, I couldn't close it in time.
Yeah, what's insane? It comes up with a little thing like, hey, 1 minute left, and he was like, got it.
He was so engorged. He was just like,
but yeah.
So he was booming in real life that he couldn't pay attention to.
It's like that meme where it's the kid who's like.
But yeah, so yeah, those were the very specific search terms.
Yeah, there are two kids who I want on the podcast. This kid and then the alt-right one.
Oh yeah.
I want them to have a debate somehow. I want there to be something they disagree on, and I want them to debate it. I need to see that.
They are both 7th graders, so they'll be equally batched.
I think
but-
there'd probably be enough like topic there of like are overweight women beautiful would probably be enough.
I don't know if I want to be there for that argument, to be completely honest. Whilst I said I would enjoy to watch them argue, I don't think I'd want to watch them argue about that.
Misogyny on one side, like fetishization on the other. Who will win?
Yeah, there's
one
no
wins.
real winner.
No legitimate talks of women are being had.
Should women be fat
No.
shamed or fetishized? Let us know in the comments.
Actually, please don't.
I was about to
Please
end it,
don't
but I was
do
like,
that.
I really
Make
don't
it
want that to be our ending note.
We'll make a Twitter poll.
Yeah, it's good. Does he run that?
Yeah, sure.
The Twitter poll: should women be fetishized or fat shamed?
Or fetishized. And speaking of fetishized, that's the end of the LSF podcast.
Wait, isn't there another? I thought there was another school story, or is there not?
No, those
Oh
are
no!
same-
Oh no! It's the same
same
story,
Yeah.
but it's both of the prompts. Okay.
yes, it's
Yeah.
both of the search terms.
I really want you to delete that from the Google Doc, just in case we ever get, because then whenever comes in and rates our, our things, we need to see all your documents. So they're like, why does it say plump teenage women wearing underwear on your shared Google Doc? Oh god, it's a story, just I
Monkus.
swear, babe.
That's just a game theory.
But like his usage of the word plump specifically, I'm like, Jacob, what the fuck?
Too far. Oh,
His name's not Jacob.
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, but I thought it might have been an
Good.
accidental. Like,
No.
Good.
Like,
That's
I didn't know if-
Right then.
it was
Yeah.
so quick how you said it. I didn't realize if you had thought that you had accidentally said it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's also one of the reasons I don't like. I've not come up with like a fake name for this kid because if I bink it,
Yeah, you might accidentally react, but like, no, you're not supposed to go. His name's,
But now we-
his
now-
name's not
now we
Jacob,
know
it's Jason.
his name's not Jacob, so that's the same. No.
Guys, I can't believe you outed Michael like that.
No.
Noah really didn't appreciate it.
I hate this.
No,
One
we
of
don't
those
need
is
to
true.
know.
Guess which one was right in the comment.
Yeah, please do in the comments and guess which one was true.
Guess
And
which
also,
one was
while you're in the
really
comments, scroll up a little bit more and press that scribble button, and then press the little up thumb. Am I right, guys?
And then
It's really
once you've
good that
done
we
And you
do
can
that
put a
for
thumb
hours
up
in.
Curly's butt. Thanks for watching LSF Podcast. Bye.